What's up guys, welcome to Tech Predator. This video is a guide tour to the new Apple iPad Pro 2022, because in this I will be sharing 5 reasons to wait for the 2022 iPad Pro and 6 reasons not to wait for next iPad Pro model. But before starting, please watch this video till end, and if you like this video, then be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more such videos. Apple's working on a new 2022 iPad Pro, and rumors are hinting at some intriguing upgrades. If you're in the market for a new tablet, you'll want to take a long look at Apple's iPad, iPad Pro, iPad Air, and iPad mini lines. There's a lot to like about Apple's current models. If you want something new and powerful, you might opt for the iPad Air 5 or Apple's 2021 iPad Pros. They're expensive, but they offer top-notch performance. And if you aren't married to Apple's ecosystem, make sure you explore Android alternatives like the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 and Galaxy Tab S7. Of course, you may also be tempted to hang around and wait for Apple to announce new iPad models. There's a good chance Apple launches new iPad Pro models later this year. That's because Bloomberg's Mark Gurman and Debbie Wu, extremely reliable sources, claim Apple's working on new iPad Pro models for 2022. Gurman has reiterated this stance in several other reports, including one from June where he says new iPad Pros will indeed launch in the fall of 2022. Gurman believes Apple will launch 2 new models, codenamed J617 and J620. At this stage we've heard about potential design changes, new wireless charging capabilities, and a few other notable changes coming to Apple's high-end iPad Pro line. If these devices are on track, you can expect numerous rumors and leaks in the days ahead. Apple does its best to plug up leaks, but they're inevitable. These 2022 iPad Pro rumors put those of you in the hunt for a new tablet in a tough position. Upgrade now or wait. While there are some great reasons to buy a new tablet right now, there are also some great reasons to hang around and wait for the 2022 iPad Pro model. In this video we'll take you through the best reasons to consider waiting for the 2022 iPad Pro and the best reasons to buy something else. The first reason you should wait for iPad Pro 2022 is wireless charging. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman and Debbie Wu claim the new iPad Pros will feature wireless charging and reverse wireless charging. Currently, Apple's iPads charge via USB Type-C or Lightning. If Apple brings wireless charging to the iPad line, it would bring it closer to the iPhone. Newer iPhone models can all be charged wirelessly. The other major change could be reverse wireless charging. This would allow iPad Pro owners to use their device to charge other devices like iPhones and AirPods by laying them on the back of the iPad. This is a feature that was rumored for Apple's iPhone 11 series. The feature was reportedly explored before it was killed off. In the December version of his Power On newsletter, Gurman once again claimed the 2022 iPad Pros will have wireless charging capabilities. If either of these features sounds interesting to you, you might want to hang back and wait for the 2022 iPad Pro models. The second reason for waiting for the iPad Pro is definitely a design. Bloomberg's outlined one potential design change, but we could certainly see others. According to Gurman and Wu, Apple is currently testing a glass back on the 2022 iPad Pro models. This instead of the typical aluminum enclosure. The glass back would allow the iPad Pro models to provide wireless charging capabilities and bring it in line with the designs found on the iPhone 7, iPhone 8, and iPhone X. In his Power On newsletter, Gurman says Apple is indeed testing the glass back with wireless charging support. He also says the device may be able to charge AirPods. Gurman has reiterated this in another newsletter. He again claims Apple is planning to launch iPad Pro models with a new design. A newer report from 9to5Mac claims that Apple may have scrapped the glass design over durability concerns. That said, it looks like there still will be a major change to the iPad Pro design. The report says Apple's developed iPad Pro prototypes with a larger Apple logo that's made of glass. Power will reportedly be transmitted through the glass logo. If this design change is something that sounds interesting to you, think about waiting. You should so wait for a new Apple Pencil because we could see a new Apple Pencil debut alongside the new iPad Pro model. In the build-up to the 2021 iPad Pro launch, we heard a lot about a new Apple Pencil. The accessory didn't make it into Apple's announcements, but we could certainly see a new pencil launched this year. A reliable leaker named Mr. White shared an image of what very well could be a third-generation Apple Pencil. Details are scarce, but the stylus in the photo appears to have a glossy finish rather than a matte finish. Apple's current Apple Pencil uses a matte finish. The pencil also has a different tip. Specifically, the tip looks like it's much larger than the tips on the first and second generation Apple Pencils. These changes are backed up by a purported video of the new Apple Pencil from an anonymous user on Twitter. It's unclear if the new iPad Pro models will be the only iPads compatible with the new pencil, or if compatibility will extend to other iPad models as well. If you're interested in a new iPad Pro and a new Apple Pencil, you might want to put your wallet away and wait. you should also wait for improved performance. The 2021 iPad Pros should provide enough firepower for most people, but the 2022 iPad Pro models could usher in even better performance. Apple will almost certainly install a new processor inside new iPad Pros, which means you can expect the iPad Pro line's performance to take an even bigger step forward in the future. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, the new iPad Pro models will have Apple's new M2 processor on board. Other potential improvements include a better modem which could enhance 5G and improved front and rear cameras. You should also wait because the 2022 iPad Pro release date should be close. The 2022 iPad Pro release date is getting close. If you can hold off on buying a new tablet, you probably should. The iPad OS 16 release has been pushed into October. Apple says it's planning to skip iPad OS 16.0 and jump straight to iPad OS 16.1. This means we should see the new iPad Pros confirmed in October. A source on Korean blog site Naver, via McRumors, who has released accurate information in the past, says the M2 iPad Pros will arrive in October. Apple may not use a media event to confirm the new devices. Instead, we may just see the company confirm the new models on its website. We may not have concrete dates yet, but retailers are already prepping for the new iPad Pro's arrival. Logitech has updated its website, noting that its Crayon digital pencil works with the unreleased 6th Gen iPad Pro. These were the 5 reasons why should you wait for the Apple new iPad Pro model. Now we will discuss the other 6 reasons why should you don't wait for the iPad Pro 2022. The first one is don't wait for a 14-inch iPad Pro, because rumors suggest Apple is working on a new 14-inch iPad model. However, it probably won't arrive in 2022, and it now looks like it won't be an iPad Pro at all. The rumors come from Twitter account Majin who has accurately predicted Apple announcements in the past, and analyst Ross Young. According to Boo, Apple's working on 3 new iPad Pro models including a 14.1-inch model, a new 11-inch model, and a new 12.9-inch model. The 14.1-inch iPad Pro will reportedly include the company's new M2 processor and 16 GB of base memory. This source believes Apple could announce new models at its fall event. Young also believes a 14-inch model is in the works, but that it could arrive sometime in early 2023 rather than 2022. He also believes it won't be an iPad Pro. Again, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman says Apple is currently planning to launch new 11-inch and 12.9-inch iPad Pro models with Apple's M2 chip this fall. He says a larger iPad Pro is in development and it should arrive sometime in the next year or two. So while a 14-inch model might be in development, it may not be an iPad Pro, and it probably won't launch until 2023. You have also not to wait for an OLED display because there's been chatter about Apple using an OLED display panels, though it's unclear when this change will arrive. Right now it looks like it'll be 2024. Ross Young from Display Supply Chain Consultants believes Apple will enter the OLED tablet market in 2024. In another report, DSCC says Apple will release OLED models with 11-inch and 12.9-inch displays. Korean publication The LX says LG is working on an OLED panel for a 12.9-inch iPad model with better durability and brightness. This panel will reportedly enter production by 2024. The LX also reports that LG is moving OLED production equipment to different facilities in order to meet Apple's demand for the panels. In another report, the publication says OLED-powered iPads are still on the table and they will likely debut sometime in 2024. The site also says Apple suppliers in China are preparing for the first OLED iPad launch, which they anticipate will happen in 2024. In an additional report, the LX says Apple suppliers are already getting to work on a second-generation OLED iPad model. Samsung's reportedly planning to build out a new production line in South Korea to make OLED panels for larger devices like iPads. The new production line will apparently be ready to go by 2024. Eastern Time News says the new OLED iPads will feature a lightweight design and unrivaled image quality. Apple has reportedly produced the final prototypes, which means we should learn more about the device in the months ahead. At one point analyst Ming Kai Kuo thought Apple would bring mini LED tech to the 11-inch iPad Pro in 2022. Now, Kuo says, Apple may not launch new mini LED products this year due to cost concerns. He's reiterated this in a new tweet that says Apple is unlikely to launch any new products with new mini LED display sizes. Analyst Ross Young also says Apple won't extend mini LED technology to the new 11-inch iPad Pro model. Also don't wait for bigger screen sizes. Apple is reportedly exploring iPad models with larger screen sizes, but it looks like those devices could be years away at best. In his Power On newsletter, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple engineers and designers are exploring larger iPads that could hit stores a couple of years down the road at the earliest. Gurman says they're unlikely for 2022 because the company is currently focused on a redesigned iPad Pro in the current sizes for 2022. So while we could see the iPad Pro get bumped beyond 12.9 inches, it probably won't happen anytime soon. If you want a screen that's larger than that, you'll need to start investigating other devices. Also, don't wait for iPad deals. You don't have to wait for Apple's announcements to save money on a 2021 iPad Pro or any of the company's other tablets. Apple and its retail partners are offering trade-in deals for the latest iPad Pros, and we've seen numerous price cuts in the months since their release. We'll see additional deals emerge throughout 2022, so there's really no reason to pay full price for one of these 2021 iPad Pros model. Same goes for the 2020 iPad Pros, 2018 iPad Pros, iPad Air 4, 10.2-inch iPad, iPad Mini 6, and iPad Mini 5. We've seen deals on these tablets as well, and we should see a lot more as the months go on. Don't wait if you find something you like. If you find a tablet you love in the run-up to the 2022 iPad Pro launch, don't let the rumors hold you back. The iPad Air 5, iPad Air 4, 8th Gen iPad, iPad Mini 6, iPad Mini 5, 2021 iPad Pros, 2020 iPad Pros, 2018 iPad Pros, 10.2-inch iPad, and iPad Air 3 are all excellent devices, and they're worth a look if you don't think you can wait. There are also some great alternatives that fall outside the Apple ecosystem. These include Samsung's Galaxy Tab S8, Galaxy Tab S7, Galaxy Tab S6, and the Galaxy Tab S5e. You might also check out Amazon's $80 Fire HD8 and Microsoft Surface Go. Also, don't wait if you don't want to spend. If you're on a budget, you may not want to wait for the new iPad Pro models. The iPad Pro is Apple's most expensive iPad, far more expensive than the company's budget iPad and iPad Mini. We suspect the new iPad Pro models, with their upgrades, will slot in at the same price point as the 2021 iPad Pro models. So if you aren't prepared to spend that kind of money on a tablet, start looking at alternatives. Hopefully all this guide was much helpful to you guys. Please, if you like this video, then press the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such interesting videos. Thanks for watching and goodbye.